Let your God love you. Hello, I'm Christine Jurisic, and this is a Retreat, Reflect, Renew monthly reflection. Let Your God Love You, this title of a poem by Edwina Gately, is the inspiration for one of my favorite prayer practices. I repeat it often throughout my day. It serves as both a reminder to be gentle with myself and a tool to realign my center with God. So let's go over what these words mean to me, what they can mean for you. Let your God love you. Let. Give yourself permission to stop proving, perfecting, and pleasing. Do you feel you're working hard at having a relationship with God? Surrender to an experience that will happen in God's time. Be open to a gentle invitation to rest and take refuge in God's comfort. When you think of let, think of allowing yourself. Let your God love you, your God. Do you feel distracted by all the chatter outside of you telling you who your God is for you? You, a person with your own set of life experiences, your own personality, your roots, your past, your history, pain, joy, desires, dreams. Listen to the God who is right within your being, the God who speaks uniquely to you and is the very ground of your being. Recognize how you have your own experience of God, and be okay with how different it may be from another person's experience. Let your God love you. Let's look at those two last words, love you. Open your heart to love, to kindness, to mercy, to grace. Allow this endless flow of love to be an ever-present invitation to forgive, to heal, to let go. Are you open to the goodness of God? Recognize love in the most ordinary moments of your day. Make it a habit to name and give thanks for them. This mantra is a nurturing reminder. That's why I like it so much. So when I am outside in the sun, I intentionally feel the warmth of the rays and the warmth of God's love. And I'm telling myself, Christine, let your God love you. If someone gives me a hug, a thank you, or a compliment, I pause and take in the sentiment. I let myself feel that gratitude, that thank you, that compliment, and I tell myself, Christine, let your God love you. As I start my day and begin to look anxiously at my list of things to do when I'm sitting at my desk, I just stop myself. I make myself relax. I lower my expectations. And I tell myself, Christine, let your God love you. In my prayer time in the morning, I sit with my journal, and those nurturing reminders start to flow from my pen. Christine, let your God love you. Adopting this mantra as a prayer practice, I experience the gentleness of God. The restless urge to do more and be more settles down. I ask myself, what am I called to do or simply be in this moment? If it's in the morning and I'm in my prayer time, I'll ask myself, how can you let your God love you? If I'm there sitting at my desk with my to-do list, I'm asking, how can you let your God love you in this list? What on this list is going to give you an experience of God's love. That makes me breathe out the question and breathe in the answer. I breathe out the restlessness and my need to please and perform and produce. And I breathe in mercy and my openness to God in the here and now. When I do this, the question brings clarity on my priorities for the day. And sometimes the answer is take a walk. Other times it is cross off that self-imposed deadline that can wait. Other times it's noticing something that wasn't on my to-do list, but realizing this is where my head and my heart should be right now. So I invite you to try this mantra as one of your prayer practices. Pray the phrase with the wholeness of your heart. Use it as a chant, a journal prompt, a conversation with God, a song of gratitude, a desperate cry out for relief, a reminder to find joy in a simple act. Let this mantra be your breath prayer for peace. And I encourage you to share these words with someone who needs them. Don't just keep them to yourself. Offer them to a friend who is being hard on herself or himself. Write them in a card to a person who feels alone. Recite the words as you hold in prayer a broken relationship. Pray them when you witness a stranger acting angry or rude. Meditate with them as you hold the picture of a family member in pain. Imagine the beauty, imagine the creativity, the forgiveness, intimacy, and mercy that can happen when you let your God love you. It is as simple and challenging and beautiful and daring as that. I want to read the full poem that's by Edwina Gately. Let your God love you. Be silent. Be still. Alone. Empty. Before your God. Say nothing. Ask nothing. Be silent. Be still. Let your God look upon you. That is all. God knows. God understands. God loves you with an enormous love and only wants to look upon you with that love. Quiet, still, be. Let your God love you. Blessings on your journey towards letting your God love you. I hope you will click the subscribe button for more monthly reflections and visit us at retreatreflectrenew.org, where you can read more reflections, find out how to share them in our sacred circles on Zoom or in person, and join us for an online or in-person retreat. Retreat, Reflect, Renew, a Christ-centered retreat ministry dedicated to creating sacred space for people to grow spiritually and in community. Thank you for listening.